So this class does not have any constructor. So by default, there is a default constructor will provide automatically after compilation only. Okay. So when you are executing this code, that time or when you are compiling your code, the constructor, default constructor will be there. Okay. JVM will automatically provide. So, so this class has a default constructor. And there are two methods. One is a cal principal simple interest method, and there is a main method. That's all. Okay, so now we can create an object of this class SIP equal to new SIP. Okay, that is the case we are writing here. It is a default constructor. Okay, this is called default constructor. Okay, so that's what. So while creating an object, we are using most of the time. If the constructor is not there, we will how to create an object by using default constructor. Default constructor which will be provided automatically. Okay, and SIP dot. What is this one? So dot method. So cal simple interest. Now we can provide 1,000, and also we can provide what is that? Rate is 10 and the time is 3. Okay. Time is time is 3. So now let me print this statement, or we can catch because it is double, right? We have to return type is there, so we need to catch. Okay, so the principal amount, okay, principal plus interest, okay, total amount we can call as the total amount. Total amount is okay. So you see, so what is the change here? So intentionally I give I to understand the return type. Okay, so please see that most of the people will do this kind of mistakes because here returning simple interest format is double. Okay, and also this method is returning double. That is the case. There is a no error in the here. Okay, so this method is returning a double type, but while after calling this method, I'm assigning a integer type. Okay, this variable is okay, but here is a type difference. So there is a contradiction. So we are getting the output is a double type, but you are holding the value as a integer format. So that will not fit because the type is different. Okay, the type must be same. So now what is a change? What is a fix is here should be your return type should be the same type. Okay, when you're storing the return type also, you're holding this value, catching this value, storing this value. Type must be same. This method is written in double. Okay, you should catch this method as a double format only. Yeah, so that is the case. So now let me print this one system.out.println and the total amount. Okay, so now this is a one way of creating object. So I want to call the second total. So like second total, I can change the values. So now it is a 2 lakhs. Okay, duration is like rate is 12. Okay, duration is 12 months, something like. So this particular method now, so now this particular method is reusable. Okay, so same way calling, but different arguments. So different type of arguments. You are reusing the code. Okay, so you are reusing the same code for multiple time calling, multiple of usage. So that is why I am telling here is, so if you write a login screen, okay, in our automation, so one person will write a login screen. Other persons they will reuse by calling that credentials. That's it. There may be different credentials, admin user, client user, so customer. So but specific login is same. Okay, the different parameters will be varied. Okay, so in our automation real time, only the login screen login method is written by one place, one person only. Whenever we need to write our own test cases or own module of test cases, wherever it requires login method, so we need to find the where is the class, what is the class, what is the method name of the login which he declared. If any return types, why we need to catch it, we need to reuse it, and what are the parameters. And logic is okay, already you know that. Okay, so there is a login type of implementation. We need to read it, but there is a while reusage. Okay, so we need to all those things we need to capture. Okay, method name, parameters, return type, logic. So that way, any method you need to read that way, you're able to understand already existing code. Okay, so then you need to create an object. So you want to integrate in your code. Okay, you are writing here, for example, you are writing a new class. So there, so it is a test class. Okay, so it is a test class. It is my class. Okay, so now I want to reuse that. So what is the class name that principal method existing? Okay, SIP. So SIP is a class. Okay, here SIP is a class. So I want to import it because I want to create an object. So it import is done. That means you are reusing this one. Small SIP equal to new SIP default constructor and SIP dot you see the cal simple interest method. So now you can pass your objectives like 5 lakhs or 5 lakhs and 12 is the rate and like 6 is the type and here you need to catch. So catch is double format only and value a total amount. Okay, now you can print it here. So you see there is a no code in this class, only that calling of other class method. This is must required. This is very very important. So somebody your team member are written he has been written like a kind of a code you are using in our class. What you need to do, you need to create an object. Okay, you need to create a object and call the method. If it is a return type, hold it and print it. So you see the value is printed. I think we are clear about this one, right? Yeah. Okay, so that is the thing I want. So now let me go back and any one more swap here. So you can do this one. So this is a kind of you can implement swapping a two number. You can give any number. Right now it is a 50 and 5, right? So number one is a 50, number two is a 5. So we are swapping. Number one is a 50, number two is a 5. So you can give any random numbers. Those will be swapped and printed here. So to do that, you can also create a one method for that. Okay. So that is your task. Method usage. We call as a practice for method usage. Okay. Okay. So now let's move on to our actual session. Yeah. So today agenda is like recapping a methods and constructors so that we have done. Yes. Now we can move on to the Java controls. So I think I covered, but let me recap. Like most of the people are not attended that day, right? So let's start from the Java control statements, and then after we can move on to like Java strings. What are the Java string? What are the methods we have? How to use? And next topic is like we can move on to like next topic is Java arrays. What is the Java array? How to declare the Java array? Okay. What are the methods and what is the usage of data? So any language that like data drivers, data manipulation, data storage, and there is a kind of business logic. Okay, so those are the kind. But here is like yeah, here is how to store a string type data. What are the string in Java? Okay, and what are the arrays? Okay, yeah. So let's move on to the Java control statements. So Let's we completed Java methods and yeah. So Java control statements. So here we have a kind of selection. So generally we call as a like a two type of statements in Java, like control statement. One is a selection statements. So under selection statement we call as a like a if and else, and if else if, okay, and switch case. So basically, so if case is a kind of decision maker. Okay, if case is a, there is a condition. So whether there is a kind of block of code which take a decision, right? So whenever this condition evaluation is done, basically the result of that. So there could be a true or false. Okay, based on that there is a decision we need to take it. Okay, so now here, so generally. We can create a one example. In the last session I created a one example. Let me show that. Okay, what is the example? Yeah, so there is a class called, yesterday last session we created a class called casting your vote in India. So we declare the age. Okay, age equal to 20. Okay, so then if condition, age is greater than 18. Okay, your age is greater than 18, then the person can have like a vote usage or eligible for voting in India. So that is the case. So here uh, the main thing is age, right? Age is greater than 18. So what is the age we declare? 20. Is 20 greater than 18? So what does mean is this particular comparison, okay, relation comparison operator, right? Less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, right? So what is the output for this particular 20 is greater than 18? True or false? The return type is true or false. So it is a true. So it is a true. Then whenever the true is there, the if block will be executed. Okay, not only in Java, this if condition, this control statement is across the languages, Python, C Sharp, Java, JavaScript, anything. The same, the fundamental concept is this only. This condition is, should be evaluated based on the true, if block will be executed. If condition is false, suppose if I make here 17, okay, 17. 17 is greater than 18. What is the condition evolution? True or false? It is false, right? Whenever it falls, the else block will be executed. Okay, else block will be executed. And let me tell this answer. Say 18 greater than 18. This condition, true or false? Anyone? True or false? What is the evolution of this result? 18 is greater than 18.
A false.
Yes, false. So 18 is greater than 18 is equal to 18. So that is the case. Okay. So now let me test it. So right now age is 18. Sorry, 17. Age is 17. 17 is greater than 18. So which is false. So no voting. So you cannot vote. Okay. That statement should be printed here. Yeah. So you cannot vote, and yeah, no voting eligibility. Suppose if I make 18. Okay, 18 greater than 18. This time also false. Again, else block will be executed. So here we are making a decision based on your condition evolution. Okay. So there are block of code. Okay. Under the if. Okay. Under the else. So here right now one statement, but there could be number of statement as per the business logic. Okay. So whatever the condition is result, based on the result, if it is a true, then if block. So if block will start from here. So 10th line there is a flower bracket, and 13th line there is, it is ending it. So in between, if a 100 statement, those will be executed. Okay. So then if it is the condition is evaluation is false, then else part will be executed. So that is the case. Okay. So now tell me the result. This time, what is the output of this code? Yeah. So age is 18. 18 greater than 18 false. Then the false else part will be executed. No, you are voting. No, you are okay. You cannot vote. Yes. Now age is 22. Now 22 is greater than 18. Yes, it is true. Whenever it true, then if block will be executed. Yes, you can vote. You can cast your vote. Okay. Okay. So this is the way we can see that the coding. Okay. Condition. So this is the make sure general syntax. I will write it here. So if okay condition. Okay. If condition and if there is a if block and else block. Else does not have any condition. So this is the syntax. So this condition can be a comparator operator, one operator, two operator, or anything. Okay. So let me write it here. So there is a one more condition. So age must be equal to 18. I'll tell you here our case. Okay. Now you can tell me that 18. So what is the output now?
You cannot.
So I declare a age is 18. In the if condition, I added a two conditions. Age is greater than 18 or age is equal to 18. Okay, our condition is means any one of these true. Okay, either this condition is true or this condition is false, either this condition is true. Any one of them is true. Okay, but if I make this one, both must be both must be true. Okay. So and operation, this must be true, this must be, it will never happen. But our case is okay with that. So what I mean to say here is in this conditional if condition, you may have one condition or multiple conditions. But based on that evaluation should be true or false. If it is a true of the result of your condition is true, then if block will be executed. If it is a false of this condition evaluation, then else block will be executed. So that you have to remember. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Next one is else. Else. Okay. If else if. Okay. If is a condition and else also we have checking another condition. Okay. So the above if else else part does not have any condition, but in this another way, so we have a another condition. So do this if it is not happened, do that again. You can check something like. So let me show you that also. Yeah, here. Yeah. So now you can quickly read the code. Can anyone explain the code, please? Yeah, free feel to explain this code. Anyone?
Yeah, if marks is 50, that is what
Yes.
we have defined. The first if condition says if it is less than 35, then you should say C grade. Since it is 50, so it cannot print as C grade. Then we'll move on to if else condition, where it says it is greater than or equal to 35, but less than or equal to 60, which falls under this condition. That's where we
Yes.
need to print B grade. Yeah. And
Okay.
third,
Yeah.
else if will not work because our marks is 50. So the answer should it print as B grade.
Yeah.
Yeah. So depends upon the mark the students like got. So based on that, we can decide the grading system, right? So if marks is greater than 35, C grade. Okay. So now you can see that there is a like a marks is 50. So this marks is greater than 50. Okay, greater than 35. So then, okay, so it is not right. So then the first condition. So then You can move on to the else part. Else part also there is a one if. Okay, this is like if else if, else followed by another if. So again another one more condition we are checking it. Till like that, else part is there or not. So till that we can verify. Okay, again there is another condition. Marks is greater than equal to 35 and like marks is less than or equal to 60. So then it is a big grade. So again one more condition is it's marks greater than 60, something like. Okay, so this is the way we can declare. And suppose let me give the answer for this. Yeah, if I marks is 90, so what is the answer? The answer is A grade.
Sir. Sir,
A grade, right?
yeah,
A.
sir.
Answer is A. So the first evaluation. So let me write it here. The first evaluation. So the bracket of if is 90. 90 is less than 35. Okay. What is the result? So result is false. It is not correct, right? Yeah. Next one. So again it will go for here. So what is the marks? Marks is 90 is greater than or equal to 35. Okay, and on the operation. Okay, and marks is 90. Okay, and greater than or equal to 60. Right. So this is false, and also this is also false. Then total false equal to false. Two false in the sense it is false. Okay, so then it moves to the next condition. Okay, what is the next condition? Marks is 90 is greater than 60. Okay, it is true. It is true. So this is the way it will check. Whenever it proves, the particular statement is executed. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think, yeah, in real time, right? In real time, in our automation, so we used to use which browser? Okay, so we can compare Firefox browser. Okay, Firefox is equal to Firefox. Then launch the Firefox. If Firefox is Chrome browser is equal to Chrome, so then we can add the logic of the instead of print statement, we can add a launching browser logic based on your conditions match. Okay, so that is the way in real time we can use it. Okay, so next one is a switch case. Okay, so what is a switch case? I think we did not had it. I think. Yeah. So let me show you the switch case. Yeah, yeah. I think we done this. Yeah. Though, let me explain the switch case first, then you can understand it. So here, switch case also it look like a if and else, if and else only. Okay, if else of if. Okay, both are same, but if you write a switch case, that should be very modularized and very understandability. Okay, whenever you have multiple cases. Okay, so now how to write? Let me show you that. So this is a switch is a keyword in Java. Switch is a keyword in Java, and there is a condition here. Okay, this condition can be integer, condition can be string, condition can be all data type, int, char, boolean, everything. Okay, it will accept. Okay, so then after there is a flower bracket. After switch, a keyword followed by a bracket and a type. Okay, then there is a flower bracket starts. So then after there are you can observe this kind of case. Okay, every case has a break must be there. Okay, every case must be a break. Okay, in between your statement, and case should be a kind of condition here. Okay, so because here how to case will be decided, the condition will be decided based on your uh, the switch parameter. It is a string parameter. You have to your case will be a string. If it is a integer, then your case is integer. Something like. Let me show you that. So now let me understand now. So yeah. So the string, my month is string March. Okay, I am passing a March here. So first time it will come here. Check the case. MAR, but here JAN. Okay, does not match. Then it will come to here again. Second case. Look for that. It is a MAR. Here is a FEB. Okay, it is not match. Then it will come here. Okay, match MAR. Okay, right. Then the print the statement. Then after the print statement, it will break. Suppose here we have multiple statement as well. So which means you can add your logic here. So not only one statement, okay, you can add multiple. Your business logic, it depends. Okay. So your match case is what is the switch is passing that. Suppose if I am passing as a int, okay, let me do that. Another case better. Okay, let me copy. Okay, here we have, yeah. So there is a month way. Okay, month. So first month. Okay, it is an integer type now. Okay, it is an integer type. And our case also integer. So the case of matching also integer. If I like send first month, my case will be match first and it will print the month of, okay, month is Jan. Then it will break out. Okay. So this is the way it will be there. Clear? Yes. And let me go to the iterative statements. Okay. So let me go to the iterative statements for a for loop. So we have a for loop and there is a one more loop is while loop. So these two loop in Java very popular and famous. So we are going to use it. So when to use for loop, why we need to use a for loop. Okay, so I'll tell you that. And what is the syntax and all? Yeah, let me explain that as well. Let me create a one class for the example. Okay, so for example, for loop example. So if you know also, please carefully you can see that you will come to know few things. Okay, so basically you see that if I want to write this particular printout, okay, so print hello. Okay, I want to print hello. How many time? One time. Okay, so I can print one time, but so there is a statement. I want to print this must be 10 times. So what I need to do? I need to write it 10 lines of code for this. Okay, 10 lines of code. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So then I can get this prints of 10 hellos. So to optimize this one, okay, because this statement is repeating, okay, repeating multiple times. So this kind of iterations we call as the iterations. Okay, so how many iteration it printed? 10 iteration. But so can I optimize by using the loop? Yes, we can. So this kind of thing we can optimize by using for loops or loops. Okay. So now here you can see. So if I declare a for loop, so let me going to do the for loop syntax first. Okay, for is a keyword. Okay, for is a keyword, and there is a bracket open and close. There is a bracket open and close, and there are three parts here. Okay, let me divide this one three parts. Okay, so part one. Okay, part one, part two, part two, and part three. Okay, so for loop is divided a part initialization. Okay, this is the way we can declare. Okay, I'll explain the parts. So this is the way we can optimize. So what is a part one? What is a part two? What is a part three? I will explain. Okay, the syntax you need to remember. There are many ways we can explain, but this is a easy way. I take it out. Okay, so for loop having a three conditions, three parts. So within the declaration, this is a signature of your for loop. Then the for loop block, flower bracket starts and end in between your code, which can be iterate n number of times. How you can define? Okay. So this first part. Okay. This first part is initialization. Okay. Initialization. So this first part is init or initialization. So you can initialize some variable. How many times initialization? So we call as a initialization. Okay, so how many time or where from where you need to start your iteration. And part two is a kind of condition. Okay, condition. So you need to compare till what condition I need to compare. So then the part three is comparison. Sorry, iteration, increment. Okay, so part three increment, increment. Okay, increment or decrement. There are two ways to declare increment or decrement. So these are the ways we need to declare in between the code. Okay, so let me do that. So initialization. So I can start that local variable integer I equal to 0. Okay, so then till I want to print how many prints? I want to print 10. I greater than or equal to or greater than or equal to 10. Okay, and I plus plus. Okay, so I plus plus. Okay, so this is the way we can declare. So part one is initializing some starting iteration value. So I decided to start my for loop is by using I equal to 0. Okay, what is the condition? So condition part two is I greater than equal to 10. Okay, I greater than equal to 10 or greater than equal to 10. Greater than. Okay, and I plus plus. I plus plus. What is I plus plus? Okay, the last session we had, right? So suppose here I equal to I int I equal to or int a, for example, int a equal to 1, right? So now if I say a equal to a plus 1, what is the a value? A value is 2. So instead of writing here, we can write every time I want to add a 1 value, I plus plus. Okay, here initially I declare a equal to 1, and this second statement, I'm incrementing 1. Okay, so I decided to add 1, but so this is the one case, but I have multiple iterations, so every time I want to increment by 1, so this is the statement I plus plus. So this is a one time increment, a equal to a plus 1, or we can in the iteration level. So like this means you are looping multiple time, that every loop it will be increased by 1. So that is the one, right? So now we can check this statement. So the first condition is initialization, second condition is okay, condition evolution, then this thing. Now let's see that. So first case. So what is that? I'm explaining the loop running. Okay, right now I'm running the loop myself right now. I'll explain here. So initially, what is I value? What is I value? 0. Okay, first part. Okay, P1. Okay, P2. What is I value? I1. Sorry, I0. I0 greater than 10. Okay, and till P3 is 0 only, because I'll tell you that. So 0 is initialized first case, and a greater than 0 greater than 10. The evaluation of the condition is true. Okay, it is a true. Then it enter into the loop. Okay, it enter into the loop and print that hello first iteration. Okay, so then it going to here. Okay, it going to here. It will check it will increment this one. Okay, now after printing of hello only, the p value will be 1. Why p value 1? Initially it is a 0. Okay, I plus plus in the sense I plus already I is 0, increment by 1. Now I value is 1. So automatically local variable will be changed to 1. Then the second iteration. Okay, second iteration, now what is the I value? 1. Okay, again here it will check 1 greater than or equal to 10. Okay, so what is the condition evolution? Still true. Okay, true. Then hello will print. Second hello will print. And after that, so already what is the I value? I value is 1. again I plus plus, right? I increment by 1 and 2. Okay, so it will be incremented by 2. So now see that. So like that, it will be like a 10 iterations. Okay, let me show you the ninth iteration. Okay, so I value is 9. Okay, I value is 9 and I greater than equal to 10. So this case is true. Then it will print the hello. Okay, and I also incremented by 9 plus 1 equal to 10. So what is I value now? I value is 10. The 10th iteration is coming and checking that I greater than equal to, sorry, 10 greater than equal to 10 because I value is 10. So condition is 10. So this time it is a false. Then it will not print hello. It just simply exit out from here. It will not print the hello. So that is the one. So this way it will be increment. Okay. Let me show you that run execution. So let me run in debug mode. I will show you that way also. Yeah. Yeah, I'm running in debug mode. There is a break pointer here. So now you can see. So what is the I value? So let me here you can see. What is the I value? 0. 0. The condition is true. Then it enter into the hello. So one time hello is printed. Okay. You see in the console. Okay. Second time I equal to 2. Sorry, I equal to 1. Second hello. I equal to 2. Okay. Third hello. Okay. So something like I will be incremented till the validation. Okay. Ninth. Okay. Ninth one is printed. So now 10th iteration. Okay. So 10th iteration come out. Yes. Okay. So this is the way it will be printed. Okay. Yeah. So let's there is a one more for loop is there for each loop, but that I will take care in the advanced concept. Okay, for each loop. Okay, so there in the list collection, Java collections, right? So Java collection point of time, I will explain you in detail, right? And here, so you know that most of the people will say that when to use for loop, when to use a while loop, right? So here for loop usage, you can decide. You know that iteration, how many iteration you want to iterate. The number is that, right? So 10th iteration I want to run. Okay. So whenever you know the condition, so till how many iteration I want to print my data, I want to iterate my data. So 10. So if you know the sequence of value, the number of specific number of time to be iterated, you can go for a for loop. Clear? Yes. Yeah. So now we can move on to the while loop. Let me write. Any questions till now? No, right? Okay. Let me write a while loop. While loop example. Yeah. So while loop basically execute a number of block only. It is also same, but we don't know that number of iterations. Okay. So we don't know the exact number. Okay. But we know the condition till condition. So let me write a counter value. So main method and int counter. My value name is counter equal to like initial counter is 0. Okay. So now here while is a keyword and here we have a condition. Okay. Here is a condition and this condition should be true, then only it will be executed. If false, it will come out from the loop. Okay. Till this condition is true only, it will execute it. But a for loop is You know that number of iteration, 10, 5. Okay, in for loop case, you know the exact number of iteration, then you can go for loop. If we don't know the number of iteration, but they based on the condition, you can use for while loop. Okay, so now you can see that my counter is greater than 5, greater than equal to 5. So this many times I want to iterate my condition. Okay, I want to print my data. Okay, counter value is plus count. Okay, yeah, and every for loop we have a kind of incrementing counter. Okay, so you have to increment your counter plus plus. So this is the syntax. Okay, so a while loop will should end with the counter as well. Okay, because this counter should be matching with this condition till this condition. Okay, initially it is a 1 and it will increment by 2, 3, 4 equal to 5, 6. It will false. It will come out from the loop. So that is the way. Till 5, it will be executed the counter. Then after it will come out. So that is the logic. So let me run this one. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So 1 greater than or equal to true, 2 greater than or equal to 5, 3 greater than or equal to 6. Sorry. 4 greater than or equal to true, 5 greater than or equal to 5 true, 6 greater than or equal to 5 is false. Then it will not execute. Then it will come out from the loop. That is the case. Our counter will printed only till 5. Sixth one is not printed. Okay. So this condition must be true till the condition it will be incremented and executed. I'm changing the number for your understanding only, but it is a counter only. Okay. Yes. So this is about a kind of for loop. Okay. So sorry, while loop and for loop. So for loop, there is a one more for loop is there. So I will take you later that one. And what are the things we have? Yeah. Yeah. So here, yeah, just to recap it, a revision kind of thing. So I told you, right? The first one is the first step, second step, third step. So first part, second part, third part. So here it is will be the initialization part. I equal to 1 and I less than or equal to 5, I plus test. Okay, so those are the things will be there. Let me move on to while condition also. So loop terminate till because the end condition is false. Okay, yeah. So I will give that exercises. So general exercises I will provide you for this control statements, assignment 2, in assignment 2. Okay, yeah. So the next topic is Java strings. It is a very important topic. Okay, and every time, like whenever we write something, we will declare a string, right? So what is the string? Okay, yeah. So here you can see. So Java string is a predefined class. Okay, in Java string is a predefined class. Okay, it is already provided by Java developers or Java who invoke the Java. Okay, it is a class. Okay, string is a Java class, and where it is? It is in java.lang.package. Okay, so now what is a string? String is a sequence of characters. So you can define a sequence of character. Okay, so sequence of character and it is existing in the Java language as a class type. So if I say class in Java, okay, what is a class? Anybody describe? Till now we had the discussion. What is a class? Anyone? or at least to know definition of class contain.
Variables and methods.
Yes, variables, methods. One more topic, constructor.
Yeah, constructor, yes.
Yes, yes, yeah. Main method.
Yeah.
Yes, all those things. Static variable. I told you, right? I show you
Yeah.
one of the big like PNG, so which has this one. Yeah, Java class. It is a Java class syntax. So in our mind, what any Java class in the sense, this is the Java class. So this blueprint will in your mind every time. Java class means class contain. Class contain variables. What type of variable again? Okay, instance variable, okay, sorry, let me minimize. Yeah. So every class in Java, instance variable, static variable, default constructor, parameter constructor, method without parameter, method with parameter, method, static method, okay, and main method. So this screenshot in your mind, any class. Similarly, okay, in Java, there is a string class. Here is a variable demo, right? So this screenshot is very, very important, guys. So in Java, why? Because we have to understand what is Java. So then only you will understand. So Java class contain variable methods constructor. Okay. If it is a static method. Okay, parameter constructor, no parameter constructor, method with parameter, method with return type, method with not return type. So all the mix and match will be there. But so any class in Java, variables, constructor, methods. There are primary things. Whether it is a static method, whether it is a non-static variable, doesn't matter. Variables in which comes under two types: instance variable, static variable. Methods will static methods and instance method. Constructor, parameter constructor, and no parameter constructor are default constructor. So those are the things will be there. So now, why I'm telling you, right? So here, string is a class in Java. Okay, it is a class in Java. It is a predefined class in Java. Okay, so whenever a class means it has instance variables. Okay, may not. Okay, and static variables and constructor. Okay, constructor and parameterized constructor. Okay, and most important is methods. All are the predefined things are there. Okay, so all of them are predefined because it is a this particular class is predefined. So our variable demo is user defined, right? So that is the case. So now we can create an object, right? Class means we can create an object. But till now you saw that wherever we declare like string str equal to hello. Okay, but there is another way we can declare by using constructor. How do I declare? String str1 equal to constructor new string str of hello. Okay, so this is another way. Okay, so this is a constructor way declaration. This is a literal way declaration. So in Java has a special ability for this string object declaration or string declaration. Okay, so this is a literal way declaration. Okay, literal way declaration of string. This is the object way declaration. Object, string object. Okay, so string object and so there are many methods in Java string. Okay, so we have a many methods. Okay, in our development we'll use all these methods. So now we are going to learn the few methods. Okay, yeah. So let me close this one. Yeah. Okay. So here is a literal way declaration. So you can directly, I told you that, the object way and literal way. So, and we have a kind of methods. Okay. So string have can methods like manipulating, searching, extracting, concatenation, comparison. Okay, concatenation of string, substring extraction, searching. Okay, and comparison. All those methods are there. Okay, and very key point. So people will ask in interview, string is immutable or mutable. Okay, what is immutable? Okay, immutable in the sense, okay, once you create a one string object or one string thing, it will not change. So what does mean is, suppose if I declare a str1, str1 equal to hello. Okay, so let me and same thing I am declaring I am adding one more string str, not this one, sorry. Yes, string to str2 equal to str1 plus hello. What I say, str1 plus Ramesh. Okay, so now you are manipulating the string one. String one is hello. So string two output is hello Ramesh will be the answer. Okay, but here I created a string hello. Okay, so once you create a string, it will not change. Okay, you cannot change the content. We are creating a new object again. Okay, we are creating a new object. We are not changing. Okay, we are not changing same str1. So we are staying a we are creating a new object. So that is the concept. Okay, once you create a object, so content will not be changed. That is called immutable. Okay, mutable sense, same object holds that hello place Ramesh. So that is not there in the. Okay, yeah, the string pool detail I will explain later. Okay, so next one we can move on to the some kind of declarations. Yeah, so as I discussed, so now you can see a direct way declaration, or we call as a literal string literal. Str string equal to selenium comma hello or selenium comma world. So this is a literal way. Okay, there is a no object way. Okay, there is a no object. New is a keyword to create a object, right? So this is a like string constructor. I told you, right? String is a class which can contain constructor, method, string variables, right? So also string class also one have a parameterized constructor. I'm using a parameterized constructor and passing the same value, the selenium, comma, world. So this string also we have a way to declare, right? Yes. Now let's do the exercises of methods. Okay, so let's write a class example and we'll come back and we'll discuss one by one methods. Let me create a one class string example. So what is the first example? Yeah, getting a string length. So I want to print the string length. Yeah, first method to get the string length. Suppose if I am declaring a one string variable and str equal to okay selenium comma world. Okay, so now I can print that method. Okay, so let me have system.out.println. So str is my object. Okay, so string class object or string class declaration variable. So dot length is the method. So we can see that there are many methods we have. String length, string line, last index. Okay, lowercase, uppercase, strip, strip leading, content equal to okay equals method is blank. Okay, So there are many methods are there in this class. So let me use that length. So length, and also you can see that maybe it will go away. So here you can see the method name, and there is a here it is return type. Let me bring out this screen. Yeah. So you see the method name is length, and which is returning. It is a return type of the method. The length is a method, and return type is a integer. So it will return the integer format data. So there is a one more here lower case, two lower case, and return type is string type. So this method will return a string type value. So that is the case. So let me run this one by using the length method. So what is the length? Length is, it will print that. Yes, 17. Okay. The length is 17. Yeah. So let me second method. So joining of two strings. Okay. So joining two Java strings using concat method. Okay. So there is a concat method. So let me bring out this one. Okay. Let me copy this here and just it. Let me clear the draw. Okay. So now let me create a one more string and str2. Okay. And Selenium AWS. Okay, Selenium world with the AWS. So I want to concat both the string. Okay, so here I can do that system.out.println. What is the string one? String one is str and dot. There is a concat method. Okay, uh, concat method. So concat method will concat the two strings. Okay, string one. This is a string one. Selenium, comma world, and after that I want AWS. So both string will be concatenated. Okay, added together. And what is the result? The result is Selenium, comma world AWS. So you see, this is the output here. Okay. So there is a one more way where we can concatenate string by using. Okay, it is 1 minute. Get stuck. Yeah. Yeah. So let me reconnect again. So let me stop this. And so now joining of two string by using concat method. So there is another way we can use that plus operator. Okay, to joining a strings. Okay, so there is another way plus operator. So we can join the two strings. Okay, so let me show you that as well. Okay, system.out.println str1 plus okay and str2. So now here we are not adding. People will say that arithmetic operation, right? It is a plus operator to do perform some addition. But in string level, if you can concat your two string by using plus symbol. Okay. So now let's see that what is out. Yes, same output. And also, and generally we used to write till now. So I can also add after there is another kind of string by like this also within the double quotation print statement. So usually we'll see the print statement of concatenating a string. Already we saw that. Just I'm explaining to you. So so this time Selenium World, AWS and Jenkins. So this is the concatenation. We can do the concatenation of multiple string by using plus operator. So if it is a arithmetic, like if when arithmetic operation will perform when both are integer type. But right now it is a all string type, so we can concatenating a strings. Okay, yes. Now next is Java trim. Okay, so trim method. So what is the trim method? Let me copy this one and I will explain. So this is our real time where we can use. Okay. For example, so in testing, there is application you logged in as an admin user. Okay. So in dashboard page, basically it will say that uh, hello, or there are two cases I will explain. Hello, admin, space. So this much of space is there. Okay. Or there is admin, just admin, there is a space. So there could be anything. So what I mean to say here is developer has added intentionally there is a front some space, and after the word there is a space due to for look and feel. When I got this word, I will get this one. So if I get this one, if I compare actual value, it will fail because there is a space. So I want to trim, I want to remove the space before the string and after the string. So we should use a method called trim. Okay. So let me without with space str equal to double quotation. There is a space and admin. There are two spaces. Okay. So now you can print it and with space. So we are removing the two strings. Here we cannot, in the console we cannot see, but I will show you another example and compare it. Okay, so there is a no space. Yeah. So now, no, sorry, it is a space. So what we need to do, we need to trim it. So trim function. So there is a trim function, trim. So now it will be removed. Now you can see there are some gaps. So how do we declare the value? It comes here. Now this time it will be trimmed without space. Spaces will be removed. Yeah. Now there is no space of this word. And start with and end with. Okay. So start with word and end with word. Character it. Yeah, I will explain this one. This is also one important thing. So you can explore this one. Start with start with in the sense starting with some number, some character, some hello, HELL. Start with if it is there in the sentence start with some hello. Okay, so identify the hello. It is there. Yes, it is there. End with some kind of value. Okay, if it is existing, it will say that okay, the end with value is existing, something like. Okay, so then there is the next one, the character rate. Okay, so character rate. So you say that it will return a specific index of a character. Okay, let me show you that here. Then you can come to know. So here we can take the value str3 equal to hello. Okay. So now whenever it is there, it is declared. So basically in memory, it will be assigned like this. Okay. So it will be assigned. Every character will occupy some space. HE, H, E, L, L, O. Okay. So so every like so now we have a kind of a space number internally. So there is a kind of 0 index, 1 index, 2 index, 3 index, 4 index, something like that. Okay. So we want to get the position, the specific number of this particular E. Okay, character at position. Okay. So that's by using the character at method will provide that. Okay. So character at method will provide. Suppose, so let me system out and so str dot 3 dot on top of that character at index. index 2. So what is the index 2 value? So index 2 value is, let's see that.
L.
Yeah, L. Because index will start from 0. 0 is a H, E is a 1, and 1 is a E, and 2 is a L. 3 also is a L, and fourth one is O. So that is the way it will be defined. Okay. Yes. And the length is also done. Yeah. So these are the kind of very important. Yeah, equal also we can use equal methods. Yeah. Comparing in two string. Yeah. Here we can see. So this is the last one we are going to discuss. Compare method. Okay. So I'll use this one. Okay. So this is the expected. We call as the expected result from the website. But we need to compare. It is the actual one. So we are expecting this one. So admin expected str is expected. Yeah. What happened? Yeah, video converted. Yeah. So expected str is admin without space. Okay, without space. But actual we found with space. Okay, let us assume that. So this is a one string expecting, and this is a from the UI we got a admin with space. Okay. Suppose if I compare this one, how do we compare? System.out.println. So I'm comparing expected to actual. Anything is fine. Okay, expected str dot is equals to my with the space str. Okay. So what does mean is here. So this admin does not have space, and internally it is equal to with space one. Okay, both are not match. Then what is the outcome? Is it false? So false will come. Yeah, false will come. But actual outcome is correct. But because of space, but I cannot fail this test case. But my client will say that, oh, boss, you are getting space, but you are failing my test case. Okay, admin name is coming, right? Why you are failing? So you have to trim yourself. Okay, while compare time, while equality or checking your equalities, you need to trim it. So we can trim it here. So internally, I with the space of trim. Now I trim the spaces. Which string is getting the space? I can trim the string and I can compare. So this time I should get a true. Then our test case is pass. Okay, so that is true. So it is checking a two equal strings. So you can checking the equalities of two strings. Right? Yes. Yeah. The next one is Java. I think any methods are pending now. Yeah. So yeah, Java arrays. The next topic is Java arrays. So why we use Java arrays? Any idea? Anyone? Simple definition. Okay. So basically, I will tell you that here. So till now, we had some kind of variable declarations. Okay. So I can declare int a. Okay, int a equal to 10. Right. Int a equal to 10. You are able to see, right, while typing? Yeah, you are able to see. So int a and 10, but I have a requirement int a equal to, I want to add multiple values. So this will not accept a one single variable. Okay, in Java, one variable can hold only one integer type only. Okay, a is a variable which can hold integer type, but one value only. Okay, this is fine, but this is wrong because you're asking to hold a variable with multiple data. So multiple data it cannot accept. So that is the case. They move on to the Java arrays. Okay, Java arrays also is a class which has some kind of methods. Okay, and Java array has the ability to store this kind of data. Okay, so this kind of multiple data. So multiple data with a similar data type. So please correct here. So Java arrays is a kind of data structure. Okay, data structure in the sense how you are going to store your data, retrieve your data, and all the thing like manipulating of data related thing. Okay, so here is a data structure, basic data structure in Java. Not only Java, any other language also it is there. Okay, in Java, C++, Python, everywhere it will be there. Okay, and what are the explanation, definition, everything is implemented same. The syntax will be vary. Okay, so Java is a basic data structure, store the value, and it is a fixed size. Okay, and the same type means, so if you declare an integer type, all integer value should be declared. That's it. So if you declare a string, all value should be a string type only. So that is the one. And so it is a fixed size. Okay, so if you declare I want a 5 values in my array. Okay, you can declare only 5 values. Sixth values it will not allow because it is a fixed size. Okay, it is a fixed size. Okay. Java cannot be changed. Java array cannot be changed after the size is fixed, finalized. Okay, and homogeneous types, which means okay, all our data types are must be same. If it is an integer, all should be integer. So within that, suppose if I declare 50 dot decimal, okay, floating point, so it will not accept. It should be all integer type, similar data type, same data type. Okay, but you can create individual if you want. So you want an integer type of string, double type of string, double type of array, or string type of array. So you can create a multiple array which are similar types, which are double type, star string type of arrays. Okay. So and the next point is very important. Array index will start from 0 always. Okay. So the first element in the array is accessed by 0 index. Okay. And it will be second one is the index 1, something like it will be there. And object, right? Arrays are considered in Java is an object. Okay, so that is the case. These are the non-primitive data types. Which are non-primitive? String and array are non-primitive data types. Okay, so it is an object in the sense automatically you come to know it is a class. It has some parameters, variable declaration, constructor, everything is there. Okay. Yes, let me move on to the next one. Yeah. So how to declare a array or how to build a array, something like. Okay. So there are syntax I will explain. So here there is a whenever you saw any variable before there is a square bracket. So this is a syntax for array. Okay. Square bracket starting with the square bracket, ending with the square bracket, which represent the data type or the data variable is a array type. Okay, so it must be variable name before or after. Okay, before will be we can declare, after will be declare. Okay, so suppose let me declare here. Okay, so int a. Okay, so it is a, now you can study that. Okay, so let me differentiate the first one. So now int a. So the above int a is a variable integer type. Only one value can store. Okay, because it is a normal, normal variable declaration, which can hold only one value. Okay, it can hold one value. But now I'm declaring a of square bracket. Okay, it is array. Okay, it is array. It just declared. You can initialize later point of time, but So you can identify this kind of declaration you have in your code. Okay, variable before or after. So this also same. Okay, let me declare a square bracket and a. Yeah. So these two syntax are correct of way of declaration. So here, so integer type a is a variable and a type is array type. Okay, my declaration of variable is it is not a normal variable. It is an array variable of a which holds all integer values after initializing a fixed value. Okay, after initializing their fixed value, something like. So this syntax also fine. So after the square bracket, you can followed by a variable name. It is also okay, right? Yes. So now let's move on to the initializing value. Okay, you want to initialize value directly without specifying a number of size the first way. Suppose you can here int a, sorry, int square bracket a, okay, and flower bracket start, okay. So 10 comma 10 comma 20 comma 30 comma 40. So and 9.01. So will it accept? No, because it is a double type. It's not accept because our array is integer type. So I can declare only integer values only. So which is incorrect. So let me remove this last value. Now you can see that what is my array size? So array size is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, my array size is 4. Okay, my array size is 4. I declare the array size is 4. Right? Yes. So this is automatically initialized. The array value, array size is 4. So there is a one more way we can declare. Okay, string. Okay, and a square bracket and number equal to, okay, new and a string of, sorry, not a string. Yeah, string, right? Yeah, string of size. We're going to specify the square bracket of size. You see, this is a look like a object tray creation because here is new keyword, but here there is a no square normal bracket. It is here is square bracket only. That is the, okay. That is the reason it is not mentioned here. Not anywhere mentioned is not a class. It is an object, one of the special object we can say, because the constructor is not a normal way. It is a constructor also square bracket way. So that is the case. Okay. So now you can size. This is a size. You can declare size 6 or size anything can be. So you can add a fourth values. So how do we add? Let's see that. So now there is a one more thing you need to like. Yeah, names, right? I'm sorry, name. So I can add the name, first name. Okay. So here you can add by using index. So name of index. So as I told you, the index will start from 0. Okay, 0, and here is, yeah, Ramesh. Okay, and also name of index 1. Index 1. Okay, so index 1. Index 1 is test, for example. Now I added all those things, for example. So if I add a index of 5, not index of 5, index of 4 also fine. Yeah, index of 4. Will it accept? There is one tricky here. You need to identify that one. So suppose added test user. I'll tell you the tricky. The part here is array size is starting from 1. Okay, and we can store 1, 2, 3, comma 4. Okay, so here is a 4 value. 4 values we can hold it. But array size, this is talking about size. This is talking about size. Okay, now I'm talking about the index. Index will start from 0, 0, comma 1, comma 2, comma 3. So the size of the index is higher is 3. Okay, so what is the size index 0 to 3 only. So if I add a size of in name of index 4, which will say that, hey boss, you are adding index out of 1. My index will support only 0 to 3 only, but you are asking to me add a fourth index. I don't have the fourth index because your array size is 4 only. By my highest index is 3 only. So here the index formula would be size minus 1 in any array. Any array, the index equal to size minus 1. What is the size? Size is a 4. 4 minus 1 is 3. So highest index is 3. So you can pass only third index of values only. You can store third index only, highest index. If you are able to if you are able to access or add fourth index, the index itself is not there. If you access, you will get that array index out of bound exception. Okay. Yeah. So this is the way it will be. Yeah. And the common operation in array, so finding a length and iterating and sorting. Okay. Let me see these three operations in examples. So let me clear this one and let me go to IntelliJ, create a Java array example. Can create a main method. So declare a integer array. Okay. So the first way we can declare 10 comma 20 comma 30 comma 40. Okay. So now let me print that. So sys out a dot length. Okay, a dot length. So I can get the length of array. So there is another way, b array, and which can initialize int of 3 values. Okay, so I am providing an index of b index of 0. B index of 0 is equal to 101, and b index of 1 is equal to 102. B index of 2 and 103. Okay, B index of 3 is 104. Okay. Yeah. System.out.println and B. Okay. So see that code? Any error? Anyone? Observe the code. Anywhere error or successful execute. So there is an error here. So we declare as a size is 3. Okay. But my index size is also 3, which is not accepted, right? What is the index size formula? Index equal to index equal to size minus 1. What is the size here? Size of the array is 3 minus 1. My higher index is 2. So I can accept only this one, not the only. This is the error. Okay, if I run also, it says that out of array exception. Let's see that. So there is a no index boss, you are accessing the index. So that is the case. So you see that. Exception in thread main thread array index out of bound exception. So index out of the 3 is bound limit 3. Yeah. That is the one. Let me remove this code and this one. Now you can see all the value will be printed. Yeah. But you see, I'm expecting the outcome should be like 101, 102, 103. But I got a one kind of alphabetic numbering format number. So which means it is the opposite. So just array is an object. Array is an object, right? Yeah. So it is a array object. But I want to see the values, right? So how do I see the values? Based on the index. So B of 1. Okay. So what is the B of 1? B of 1 is 102. So we will get that 102. So you can access the arrays values by using index. Directly, if you see this one, just object will come. Okay. So object will come. So you want to get the value, you have to provide the index number, which value you want. Suppose if I access the value of index 5, 5 is there? No, right? So this time also we'll get the error out of one exception. Okay, what is the highest index? 2. But we are accessing 5, which is not there. Okay, so that is the one. Okay, so let me give the 2 and see the answer. Yeah. And we can use the for loop here. So we can print data. Okay, so let me use the for loop. And initializing the value I equal to 0 always, because here you see my index will start from 0 in array. So I started from 0. And what is that? I less than equal to less than b dot length. Okay, till my array length. What is the array length? Is 3. Till 3 I want to iterate and I plus plus. So that is the way you can think and provide. Let me be of. Okay, so let me explain again. As I told you, the part 1, which is initialized always from int I equal to 0. Why I equal to starting from 0 is we are using iterating array. Array index will start from 0. That is the case. First thing. And second condition is like I want to be length till till what condition I want to iterate. How many iteration I can iterate. Okay, based on your array size. Okay, array size b dot length. The length in the function in array, which will get that in the b array length. Okay, till less than comparison. So and again I plus plus. Now let's see that it will print one by one, like 101, 102, 103. Yeah, you see 101, 102, 103. So this 103 is above one direct. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Iteration sort. So you want to sort your array. Okay, you can use this method. So let me sort. So sorting is sequence order, right? So let me add here. Very first one is 3, and this is 1, 2. So it is a non-mixing order. Okay. So not sorted order, we can sort it by using the method. Okay, let me print this one first. Unsorting order 103, 101, 102. But I want to sort order. So there is a method called array. Okay, the method is arrays dot sort. So what is the array? Array is a B array and dot sort. What is that? B dot arrays. No, right. Arrays dot sort. Okay, you can pass the array. You see, on this arrays dot a sort method, you can pass that type int array square bracket of array. Okay, earlier you did see that square bracket of parameters, right? So which means you can pass the arguments also is a type of array. So now it is a D. Okay. So return, print, call. What is the redundancy here? What is error? Sort specify is not ascending number. Okay, number format. Mhm. Okay, no problem. Later point of time I will take it. So we require one more topic there. Yeah. So one more way I will tell you. So there is one more we can declare. So now see. Uh, so till now we saw integer variables only, the void method. Okay. So we can add a array also return type. Okay, we can add a array type. So we need to specify that square bracket here and example of method array. Okay, array method. Okay, and also we can pass int a and the string in a name, and also we can pass int array. So here this example is telling you, right, so you can pass a array type of return types and array type of method parameters also. Okay, so that is the case. So yeah, so that's what about this array. Okay, so we can explore it, no problem. So maybe here and here names are same. This is the way. And return type must be array. Okay, return type also must be array. Suppose if I declare this one here and we can return A2. You see, so this is the way the array. Method level also. What I mean to say here is that I want to bring that a new intention here to be understand if any method can return an array type, integer type or string type. If you have a string, we can change the data type, but there is a must be return type as well, and also method parameter also one, array value also, array type also, array parameter also. That's what. Okay, so this is the one. So that's all about the session. So any doubts, anything? I'll stop here.